as my definitive statement of this album. The Life of a Showgirl is the greatest mid-album to ever exist. All right, besties, on October 3rd, 2025, exactly 12 a.m., I did what every emotionally unstable, spiritually bonded Swiftie would do. I stared at my phone like it was the birth of my first child, and I whisper cried, "Mother has fed us." And it was so true, because the first second of a new Taylor Swift era, it's equal parts joy, fear, delusion, the deep internal knowing that I now have 12 new scriptures to memorize. Yes, scriptures, okay? It sounds dramatic, but Taylor Swift is a religion at this point, okay? We all just need to accept that. I don't make the rules. It's what has happened. So I pressed play on track 1 and immediately realized we did it. We received 12 new gospel entries for the Swiftie Bible. Thank you and amen, okay? Seriously. And before you come for me, yes, I love Taylor Swift with all of my heart, but like any religion, I am not afraid to critique Mother, okay? I am not. Like, I understand that not every entry into our Bible is going to be perfect. Some verses are for vibes only, okay? That being said, this is my honest, spiritually aligned review of The Life of a Showgirl by Taylor Swift, her 12th studio album. Ooh, she's so shiny. I do love her so much. So after Taylor spent years giving us folklore, cottagecore, sadness, bare feet, moss, white wine vibes, she promised a return to pop. A Max Martin reunion, the Trinity back together, Shellback, Swift, Martin. Did she deliver pop? Yes. Did she deliver 1989 level pop? I mean, she delivered Pinterest-inspired pop, like pop, but with a soft focus filter on it, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to explain. The album expands on the idea of the showgirl's life without ever like fully committing to it. Like, girl, this was giving concept album adjacent, but like the theme, when you know, I'll allow it. I do really like the actual overarching theme of the album, not what she kind of told us what it was supposed to be. Production-wise, Martin and Shellback said, we are going to soothe the ADHD girlies, okay? Every melody change, every switch up, every surprise chorus, neurodivergent coded perfection. Really, like, it soothed my ADHD so much. I love, like, it keeps your attention so much. Like, this is very infectious pop. It's crazy. Like, she said she was gonna give us it, and she did. Like, let's talk the rollout. The world was unhinged after Taylor popped up on New Heights, like randomly on her boyfriend's podcast. No explanation, no preparation, nothing. She gave us more interviews than she has in years. Like 13, I think. I think it's like 13 interviews she's done so far, probably more than that. But here's the gag. She gave us screen time without meaning. She said behind the curtain and then proceeded to unveil the curtain to an opalite stained glass window. Like, we all know she likes to look in people's windows, so she's very aware how to cover things up. We see shapes in there, we see shadows. I don't think we see lore. Not really. Maybe a little. And why? I think it might be the Tavis engagement. Like, this whole era is the engagement era, but like with the windows really boarded up, respectfully. And I don't hate her for that. Like, I think she's just learned. Like, the Tortured Poets department was trauma therapy. Like, she just dumped everything out. Showgirl is like a polished scrapbook she'd let us look at in the lobby. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like a quick little, hey, like, snapshot. Now for the music, okay? She ate. Okay, she did eat. All right, Swift, Martin, Shellback. The Holy Trinity said, what if we made a pop album that feels like Vegas, old Hollywood, a millennial flashback, and TikTok core? All of that at the same time, and somehow works amazingly. And like, I get it. If you're not into that vibe, you're not probably gonna vibe with it. But if you are, ooh, because like, girl, those melodies, they're instant brainworms. I was singing along 45 seconds into my first listen like a possessed Victorian child exposed to an iPad. Like, it was so unbelievable, the experience of first listening to The Fate of Ophelia. I love that song so much. Like, keep it 100. And like, when she goes into that second part in the chorus, it's actually insane. Like, I don't know what's happening, but it is so, it just gets a hold of you. So Taylor has told us she has 3 writing styles, or she calls them her pens: quill pen, fountain pen, glitter pen. This album is almost entirely glitter pen, but like dipped in trauma, honey. Like a quill pen dipped in glitter and tears, because her quill pens are supposed to be very poetic and dramatic. Fountain is supposed to be more vivid, more modern kind of, and glitter is very like pop, like hi. And this does feel like a mixture. The songs that seem cute actually have me unraveling emotionally at 3 a.m. Honey is not a bop, okay? Well, it is, but it's a therapy for the emotionally avoidant girlies. She knows what she's doing, okay? Like, there's so much deeper meaning to that song, and I love it so much. Ooh, redefinition. That is my big takeaway, my thesis statement of this album is this is her redefinition era. I even think every track has something being redefined within the track. Taylor literally said, like, hey, what if every sad thing ever suddenly wasn't? And honestly, I live for that. Like every track redefines something. Opalite redefines your past mistakes. Canceled redefines cancel culture. Wood redefines, well, wood. And well, we won't be unpacking that today. I mean, she has. And you can like go on and on and on with all of them. Like they all do. Fate of Ophelia redefines the classic Hamlet play. Elizabeth Taylor redefines like the legacy and lore of a famous icon like Elizabeth Taylor. Father figure redefines power imbalances, role models in the industry or in any industry. Eldest daughter redefines cringy lyrics. No, it redefines how you show yourself to the world and letting your guard down. Ruin the friendship redefines the saying ruin the friendship, redefines like the meaning of her friendship with that person. Like they all Life of the Showgirl, literally the title track redefines what her life of a showgirl is. Like I really do think that is the full meaning of this album and I love it so much. Before the Swifties riot, yes, I'm ranking and yes, I'm being honest because where does the life of a showgirl sit in the discography of all of Taylor Swift and all of her iconic albums? Well, somewhere in the middle, honestly. But listen, statistically, it must be mid. It only has 12 tracks. Like, meanwhile, Red, Midnight's, Tortured Poets have like 87 songs each and a bonus disc from the vault in Taylor's basement somewhere. Like, there's so many. Statistically, I feel like it is just going to be lower that way, but also it compared to her own work, it is mid. So, yes, it's a mid placement, but not mid in quality, which is why I declare proudly and confidently and spiritually as my definitive statement of this album is The Life of a Showgirl is the greatest mid album to ever exist. And that's on Opalite Stained Glass Windows. So let me know in the comments what track healed you, traumatized you, confused you, or made you rethink your entire personality. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Jay. I review pop culture with the same intensity that I groom a doodle. I am also a dog. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and knock on wood. Mother is in her showgirl era, and we're just trying to keep up.